Let's see, folks. We are live. Welcome to the Bullet Points pregame show. I'm Maniac, joined by our guy, Kev Masser, getting it done. Kev, welcome to Saturday and UB Bulls basketball. Welcome back.
Yeah, excited. They took. The second half of that game we were on last week went exactly how we said, and Ball ended up dominating. They got the double-digit lead I thought they would go ahead and get. That Ball State team's awful. They're missing their best player. So it went literally exactly how I thought. The team plays really well out of the half. This game today against Miami, Ohio at home, you're looking for it to start like that. UB's been an atrocious first half basketball team. The only time they played good in the first half this season was against Syracuse, in which they collapsed in the second half of that game. Kind of reverse how they've been. But this game right now, they need to get off it strong. Miami, Ohio is not a good team. They've only beaten the bottom feeders of the MAC conference, including, I say a win against Ball, EMU, WMU, NIU. So they were really beating up the bottom. So this is a really 7 or 8 seed in the MAC. And then you have them with a win against Bowling Green. That's a story for a different day, Maniac. Bowling Green has lost every single game. They've lost the last 4 and 5 out of 6 and only beaten UB. So that's a really interesting fall for them. But this Miami, Ohio game is they took care of them really good, really easily in Miami earlier in the season in December. They need to get after it today. There's no room for this down 10, getting 22 points at halftime. That's unacceptable.
No, it absolutely isn't. And then we're going to look for a strong start, and you do that with your lead scorers. You got Ronaldo Segu, Jonathan Williams leading the team with just short of 20 points per game. But is this the game where we get a little bit of a breakout performance from Javon? A little bit, home cooking. Obviously disappointing. I got to throw this plug in there that the women's game got delayed. This was originally scheduled to be a Alumni Arena doubleheader. But I think this could be a game where we see Javon Greaves. Not to say that he's been on a schneid, but hey, wasn't it a couple weeks ago he was below 30% three-point shooting? Now he's back up above that. Let's get it on the road to 40, and let's get it on the road to being that efficient player that this Bulls community knows and loves.
Yeah. Graves has got to get after it. He struggled. A lot of senior leaders have taken a huge leap this season across the MAC, as well as in additional seasons in years past. A full-strength Graves puts UB toward the top of the conference. A secondary, third-dary, thrice-ary Javon Graves put the
team tertiary.
Yeah.
That's why you got me here. You know all the numbers. I'll get the language.
Puts UB down a notch. Maniac. If he steps it up, the team can compete against anyone. If he's just rebounding, assists, and shooting 1 for 8, the team really needs more from him. And in order to even compete in Cleveland, there's only 8 going. To get out of even the first round, they need the best out of Graves, and it really does start now. It's February basketball. There's limited time till March.
These two teams are very close in the MAC, Kev. For all MAC coverage, UB coverage, make sure you're going to trainwrecksports.com and following at Bullet Point 716. UB likes to kind of push the pace. Miami not so much. Give us the prediction. Give us the prediction as we go to tip off here.
I don't have a problem with UB against teams like Miami. They really struggle against an up-tempo team. UB struggles against the top of this conference, and Miami isn't it. They've won a couple bottom feeder games. They should start to drop in the conference as they get some of those harder games in here. I see them making the tournament. I see them as a 7th or 8th seed, going and maybe playing Akron in the first round. That could cause some damage. They beat Bowling Green earlier this season. So I got UB taking care of it. They won in Miami, like I mentioned, by 28. I have them winning again by double digits, 88-68.
Okay, love it. 88-68. So if you're tinkering, make sure you get those Bulls minus 7.5 sit at the last second.
Yeah, I like that.
Bulls obviously looking for a big win. Move up those MAC standings. Alabama now trailing by 1. A lot of UBIs on those NATO's teams. I gotta put that out there a lot. That's on ESPN. UB getting underway. It's 3 words, Kev. Let's go Bulls.